Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is September 22nd. It is Thursday, 2022. It's about 5 in the afternoon right now as I make this video. As soon as I get back to the camper, I'll get this up. But I wanted to show you, so the third load of gravel got brought in today. And we're just going to take a walk and I'm going to kind of show you. Now, one of the other guys up here has a tractor with a box blade, so he can flatten and straighten this all out. The gravel guy was telling me that he put it heavy in a couple spots, and we're just going to walk and I'm going to show you. But it's pretty heavy through the center here. It doesn't distribute out evenly, obviously, so with a box blade, it'll be better. But this part here, this section here that I'm walking right now, was pretty rough. And so he laid it in here really heavy. And so we're going to take a walk up here, and then I'll show you. He put most of it through this area here, because this is the area that needed it. And I'm going to show you the problem up through here. If you look at up in the all the trees, the cover, so this area doesn't get a whole lot of sunshine. So this whole area, what happens is when it rains, that water just sits in there. And so actually one of the things that I'm going to actually need to do in some of these, like this is a lower spot here, is cut a trench right there from the side and just trench it out a little bit so that when the water comes in, it doesn't sit and settle, that it can run off of the hill. So that's something that I can do. You can see somebody had tried to put a trench in right here. I will definitely clear that one out as well. But so here's part of where the load went, and I'll show you where he had put the rest of the load. So then we're going to take a walk and you know, the other part of this road. So well, this part here is not terrible. Obviously it could use some stone, but we'll probably end up throwing down the road some crush and run through here. My neighbor said that he's going to pony up for a couple loads of gravel as well. I had talked with him, so hopefully he does come through with that, because you know, we just put out a substantial amount of money with the 3 loads that we did this week. So I was going to show you something else here as well. As we come up to this turn, there is a spring box here, okay? And I'm going to show you this. And this is actually, we were, so I'm going to show you up here in a second. But so here's a spring box. So this water's pretty clear. I mean, obviously there is debris in the box and stuff like that, but this is generally always full. And the spring for this is right here, okay? So Randy and Diane own this part here, and we were talking about possibly, yep, get a drink, girl, possibly putting in a like 500-gallon tank or a 300-gallon tank, something in here, reburying it, like digging this out a little bit, putting a tank in there, and running the water from the spring into that tank, and then the overflow would go into the spring box. And that would be a source of water also, because I know water's obviously a concern. Now, I could come here all winter long, use the spring box, and get water this way. So I do, again, between rain catchment and this spring here and what I have up at the property, you know, I do have access to water, but obviously water still needs to be developed as well. So what I had him do around this turn was pretty bad still. So I had him come back, and you can see where this is higher through the center here again, but I had him run through here and put more gravel. So part of this load went into this turn again for a second load. And again, you can see where it's higher. So with a box blade, the other guy can, Brandon can push that over to the side there. So we're just going to walk down through here, guys, and I'll show you total what we accomplished with this load of, well, it was 3 loads altogether. Now, before I had gone back to New York, I had the first load brought in, and that first load started around the corner here, and he had brought it up and spread it out more thin through here, because this spot here wasn't so bad. And then up here So he was able to get quite a distance with this load here that was put in before I had gone back to New York the last time. So hopefully you can see this okay. And so this time when he had come back, you know, with the gravel, it was a grand total of 3 loads. And we started here because you can see where the difference in the level of that is, and he laid this in this area very thick. Now, one of the things I wanted to tell you guys with this, when you have a homestead, depending on where your location is, if there is a drive-in and there's an access road, you know, this is a communal road for anybody that owns property back in here. Work's got to get done on it. And so, you know, that's part of the expense, and I knew that it was sloppy and needed a lot of work. And so, you know, that's unfortunately part of what we've had to deal with. So, you know, it's just one of those things that it is what it is, and we're going to have to, you know, it's going to be, hey, no, huh, get over here, no. I don't know if you guys saw that. She don't chase deer, so she just saw it there. No, we don't chase deer. Good girl. Good girl. That deer just took right up off that hill like it was nothing. So, but anyway, this is going to be, again, a work in progress. I think in here is another spot, folks, that I'm going to have to dig a trench in through here, because this seems to be a low spot where the water does end up collecting. And so we'll walk up here, and you can see again, it's another, there's a lot in the center, and a lot of that's got to get pushed over to this side here. And so, you know, that's going to happen. I did rake some stuff out, but you know, it's just, it's going to be a work in progress. It's just part of what, you know, has to be done. Again, like here will be another spot that I'll have to cut a channel. So there's a few spots that I'm going to have to channel out and, you know, and do that. But I will take you back here again. We're going to walk all the way down here. Alright, so the gravel goes to this point here. So what we just walked is 3 loads of gravel. And so, I mean, it's a good amount of gravel that we got in there. This, and again, I'm going to show you above here. If you look above, you'll see that everything is... you'll see that with the trees over the top of everything, it keeps this shaded all the time, so it doesn't get a really good chance to dry out, and that's part of the problem. And I could not tell you when any work was done on this road, you know, anytime soon. So it's all, like I said, again, it's all part of it. Now again, as we go around the corner here, and then up that way, we go up through there, and that part of the road is fairly decent. There's a little spot right there that needs some gravel here. And then we come out into the meadow over there. So it's been a lot of work. I hate to tell you how much money we've put into this road already, but it's definitely extensive. I'll give you an example. The 3 loads of gravel that I had put in here, oh geez, just this week, we're looking at a total of, trying to remember the exact number, about $1,860 in that range, maybe a little bit more than that. So quite a bit of money, and but it's something that obviously needed to be done. It needed to be done before winter came, and like today, it's much cooler today. Yesterday was in the 70s. It was 70 overnight, and through the course of the day it has cooled off. I think it's about 61 degrees right now. We're going to be cooler tonight. Up here on the homestead, second homestead, right? And so it's just, you know, it's part of what we're doing, you know, part of the whole game of everything. So it's coming together, and it will. I'm not concerned. It's just going to take time. All of it's going to take time. But we're making good progress, and I'm really, really happy with everything. But getting these 3 loads of gravel in, I'm sure my group members will be happy, because the road is definitely in much, much better shape now with the gravel on here than it was before. Especially Johnson, who in this spot right here, again, there'll be another cut into here. But Johnson got to here, and he went off the road. And so that was not a good day for him. He had 2 tires actually off the ledge here, and we had to come in and we tied him up while Ronnie was pulling, and we were just watching, and we were kind of guiding him, and we got him back on the road. So now with gravel on here, it'll make it much, much nicer to drive down through here. So, alright, so actually this is going to be the only video I do today, just because I had other things that I was doing. But again, another load of gravel in, so real happy about that. So 3 loads of gravel in this week, and we're making really, really good progress on this. And we have, there's a major project that we're going to have coming up on the road that needs to be done. We have to put in a new culvert and quite a bit of stone to fix one turn in. It's going to be quite a bit of work, but it's necessary again. So hopefully within the next couple of months we can get that done. So October, November, probably at some point towards the end of November, that project is going to be worked on, and we're going to get that squared away. But needs to be done. Needs to be done. All right, folks. Well, anyway, I am going to jump off of here for now. Like I said, I'm not making another video today, and just had to get some things taken care of. Just trying to get some things squared away. Remember, we are all in this together. We are one race called the human race. As soon as we can figure that one out, we will be in much, much better shape. So I'm going to turn this around again and kind of just show you. I mean, it's quite a ways in here. You know, so you would think, wow, you know, all that gravel, that's a lot of gravel. And it is when you're looking at almost 25 tons per load. But when you get it spread out there, it don't look like a whole lot. But it definitely is making the commute in and out much, much nicer. But we're getting there. So, but remember, hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow's not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. Also remember, guys, STD, step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to accomplish, whatever you're trying to do, you can do it. The only one that's going to stop you from reaching your goals is you. That's it. Nobody else. Stay positive, stay away from the negativity, and you're going to be just fine. I hope you all are having a great day, and I will see you all tomorrow. I will try to make sure I get a 3 o'clock video up for you guys tomorrow, and I'll be live streaming tomorrow night as well at 8 p.m. All right. Have a great day, and I will see you all later. Prepper Nurse 1 out for now. Actually, I'll just walk you around the corner here again so you can kind of see the other gravel one more time, and then we will kick off of here. And there we are around that turn, and then I'm parked at the start of where it is. All right, I'll see you later. Bye.